Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The dim, sterile glow of the hospital room felt like an alien sun, casting harsh shadows on the walls that seemed to close in with each passing second. Machines beeped with a mechanical indifference, their rhythm cold and unforgiving. In the center of it all lay Eamonn Holmes, pale, still, and surrounded by tubes and wires that made him look more machine than man. Ruth Langsford sat motionless by his bedside, her hand trembling as it cradled his. Her normally composed face was streaked with tears, mascara smudged in forgotten trails down her cheeks. The woman known for her strength, poise, and quick wit on television now looked heartbreakingly fragile, as if one more beep or whisper might shatter her completely. "I told you to slow down, didn't I?" she whispered, her voice breaking mid-sentence. "Always pushing, always the strong one." But Eamonn didn't reply. His eyes had fluttered open briefly that morning, and in that fleeting moment he had managed to smile, the kind that said everything was going to be all right. But then the pain had returned. His body, stubborn and proud like the man himself, had given way under the pressure of years of quiet suffering. The doctors had used terms like critical, complications, and next 48 hours, but to Ruth it all blurred into one unbearable truth. She might lose him. Her fingers tightened around his. "Please, don't leave me," she said, the words barely more than a breath, like a prayer being offered into the cold void. "Not like this." The silence answered her, and for a moment she feared that he was already gone. She leaned in, eyes frantically searching for movement in his chest, for any sign of life. Then a twitch. His eyelids fluttered. "Eamonn!" she gasped, lurching forward. His lips parted slightly, dry and weak. A faint whisper escaped. "Still here, love?" The tears came harder now, hot and relentless. She laughed and sobbed at once, pressing her forehead gently against his. "You scared me half to death," she said with a trembling smile. "You scare easy," he rasped, his Irish lilt still dancing through even the weakest syllables. In that tiny moment, the hospital room didn't feel so sterile anymore. The beeping monitors faded into the background as Ruth clung to his hand, anchoring herself to his presence. The world outside, the cameras, the headlines, the expectations, all ceased to matter. It was just the two of them, as it always had been at the core, Ruth and Eamonn. Memories flooded her mind, their first show together, their quiet Sundays at home, the arguments over who made the better tea, and the long walks with their dog. Every laugh line on his face was a reminder of the life they'd built together, brick by brick, moment by moment. She leaned in close, her voice low and fierce with love. "You fight, Eamonn Holmes. You fight like hell, because I'm not done with you. We've got more walks to take, more Christmas mornings, more silly arguments." His lips curved faintly. Barely a smile, but enough. "Bossy, as ever," he murmured. "Dan right," she said, kissing his forehead. "And you're going to listen for once." The nurse entered quietly, pausing at the sight of Ruth holding Eamonn so tightly, her eyes now blazing with determination. "He's stabilizing. We're seeing improvement." Ruth nodded, tears spilling again, but this time they were tears of hope. As the sun began to rise outside, casting a golden hue over the hospital, Ruth stayed by his side, never letting go. Because sometimes love isn't loud or dramatic. Sometimes it's just holding someone's hand and saying, "Please don't leave me," and trusting, praying that they won't.